cold night in October 2021. And I do remember that it was very cold because I had to go to my university dorm restaurant at that night. The food they serve there is not really bad, but it's not good at the same time. So the queue there was the worst thing that would happen to you throughout the day, because it would take 40 minutes. We have only one distributor, and you would rethink all of your life decisions in those 40 minutes. I got my plate. I got 3 pieces of cheese, 2 meatballs, and some green thing. I'm not sure what was it, but I'm sure it was food. And I sat in my table, and I heard someone asking for a spare piece of cheese because he wanted to make omelet. So anyone knows me knows that I don't like cheese. So what I did is, I called him, I said, you can have all my 3 pieces. He looked at me disappointedly and he said, you must be new here because you shouldn't do that. This cheese is the thing that's gonna save you when you are very hungry at midnight. And trust me, you don't wanna go out in this cold. So we continue with talking. So we share the same interest in a lot of things, and that spontaneous 15 seconds have changed my life. That guy now is my collaborator. We directed 2 short films together. One of them is an award winner, and we got selected in more than 20 film festivals worldwide. All of that because of that spontaneous 15 seconds, and of course because of cheese. University life is very exciting. You get to meet a lot of people from different countries. You get to learn about their cultures. You get to immerse yourself in it. But it's not really that exciting, isn't it? Because it gets lonely, especially at the beginning when you feel so homesick and you just want to have the same things that you used to have back at home. Research says that loneliness doesn't have any relationship with self-confidence, because it doesn't matter how much you are surrounded with people, you would get lonely either way. Personally, whenever I talk to people, I have 2 fears. First one is whether they're gonna judge me or not. And the second one, whether they are going to take attention to what I'm saying. So are you, hopefully? But in order for me to fight that, I created the foolproof system inspired by the D.A.N.G.E.R system from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I call it the D.A.N.G.E.R system, but trust me, it's safe, not like the D.A.N.G.E.R system. So every letter signifies something. We would start with D, do the small thing. First of all, you have to be open to having conversations with people, and you have to approach them with curiosity. Research says that when you are having small conversations with people, it can help reduce the fear of rejection. So you have to be very open, you have to be very curious. This is D. Now we go to A. You have to assume that all the people are kinder than you think. I know it sounds hard, but I'm going to give you a technique that helped me. A friend told me once that when you are talking to people, especially in the professional settings, and they are older than you or have more knowledge than you, just believe that when they were your age, they were as lost and they had no idea about what they're doing. Actually, in that age, they have no idea about what they're doing. So you have to approach it in that sense that all the people are having, approach them in a way that they are in your same age or in your same rank in life. Also, another thing that I do, I was in conference in London 2 months ago, and it was a lunch break, and I went for that conference to do networking in order to help me in my future studies. So I wanted to find a way to talk to these people. Like, all of them were researchers, all of them were in different parts in their career, but I'm only a student. So what I did is that I was holding my plate. I don't know why it always has to do with plates. So I was holding my plate, and I go to a table. I see there are 3 or 4 people there. I say, can I please join you? of course, they're going to say yes, because all of us are standing and all of us are going to eat that lunch. So that would help you to immerse yourself and to be in that moment. Because the next one is N, notice the moment. We talked about D and A. So people now are kind. People now are approachable. So all you have to do is that you have to notice the moment and you just go for it. Well, you have to notice where the silence is going to be, or even you can just have to smile and nod to people when they are talking, because we like someone who would listen to us and we like someone nodding to us. So you have to notice that moment and take it. That takes us to G, go anyway. Well, you are on your own kid now. You always have been. And now people are kind, you are in the moment, so there is no running back. You're already in it. So you just have to go spontaneously. You have also to strive away from perfection, which leads us to letter E, enthusiasm over perfection everywhere, every time. I really like a quote from Maya Angelou that says, people do not remember the things that you said, but they would remember more how you made them feel. So it's not about you now. It's all about the person that you are talking to. You have to actively listen to them. You have to be considerate of what they're saying. So we have D, do the small thing. A, assume people are kinder than you think. N, notice the moment. And G, go anyway. And E, enthusiasm over perfection. That leads us to the last letter, R, repeat. The more that you are repeating it, the more you get better at it. It's not going to be the best at the beginning. You're going to feel awkward. The people maybe in front of you are going to feel awkward, but trust me, they're not, because they have gone through the same thing just like you. So one thing that I want you to take from this talk is that it only takes a chair and 5 minutes. A chair for you to push yourself and put it with people, and 5 minutes for you to practice the D.A.N.G.E.R system, and you should be okay. So at the end, I want to ask you a question. Would you be the one who's going to give cheese, or are you going to be the one who's going to be open to receive them? Thank you.